everybody, Dr. Eric Herman, the guru chiropractor and also official team ring dinger doctor of the Northeast of the USA. Back again with another video with another big dude, Big Dan. Welcome, welcome. Another crack addict ring dinger fan, right? For about, what'd you say, 4 or 5 years you've been watching videos.
Somewhere under, yeah.
Still, but never made the trip down to Houston, or down. And then, I don't know, recently you're getting some flare-ups. Mm-hmm. So is that when you kind of looked me up?
Yeah,
or looked up to see if there's anybody local, closer?
That's exactly what happened. I was looking for someone local, and your name popped up, and started watching some of your videos. I'm like,
gotcha.
This guy knows what he's doing.
And here he is. So I want to go over a little bit of what's going on. I would say he's got, his back's been bothering him for years, on and off with episodes, right? So I would rate that chronic. But the last 1 or 2 months, it's been pretty flared, right? And you said right now it's about a 6 or 7 out of 10 pain down there, but it's been jumping, maxing out at 8, right? So 8.5 even, you said?
At times, yeah.
At times, which is pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Kind of central, but off a little askew to the right? Okay. Nothing going down the legs, so no neurological symptoms. And you've never really had an x-ray or an MRI down there, so we really don't know what's going on disc-wise. Right. But we did the exam, and you definitely have compression. 100% you got compression down there. And you also have, secondarily, you have some upper back pain and tightness, more so on that left side. Right. You had a little injury right around beginning of COVID. Yeah. What'd you do again?
So I was in a grocery store and kind of caught my heel on a pallet and fell back, landed right here, and to the point where I couldn't really put weight on my arm. Right. So
that was like a big jolt there, but it translated up into the shoulder and then in the middle back area, kind of. And it's been
when I went back to work, that's when I really started
noticing it as you started pushing your body, and that's been hanging around too. It's not really resolving for like the last 3 or 4 years. Right. Yeah. So we're gonna work on all that today. See if we can help this guy out, recover a little bit, feel a little bit better. Did I miss anything?
No.
Nothing in my notes. Oh, and the pain up there is hanging around at like a 4 or 5, like moderate out of 10, but right now, not enough to take you out of the game, but it's annoying.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. So we already did the exam. He qualified. Everything's safe to treat. He definitely has compression, so he qualifies for the ring dinger, and he wants the ring dinger. He's electing to get the ring dinger and the full body adjustment. So we're going to roll right in. You ready?
Ready as always.
All right. Face down again on the table. Get comfortable. I'm going to do a little loosening and massage first, like usual. I'm going to just do my usual routine. Did you play football back in the day?
No, I was never really much of a sports guy.
No.
I grew up in a house where we didn't really care about sports. So
no.
Not translated to me.
Got it. I'm just saying because you're a big dude,
Everyone always said the same thing. Like, we gotta get you into football. I could have played the one without the.
Not all big dudes play football, but I don't know.
I think that would have been
possibly. I wanted to play, but I wrestled. Figured I did wrestling and martial arts is more modified for my body size. There were a couple guys in high school that were my size that played football, and they were actually pretty good. But, once you get out of high school, you can't be small like this and play football. You get killed. Although, I'm not really a big fan anymore, but I used to be a big Giants fan. And back in the 90s, maybe 80s, I don't even know, a while back, they had a running back that was really, really good. His name was Joe Morris. I think he was like 5'6", but he was big. He was like 220. But he was a short guy, but he was just a little bull. And anyway, I'm going off on tangents. All sorts of tangents.
My mother's side of the family, they're Giants season ticket holders.
Or did you know they were Giants?
That's where he got his size from, though. Yeah.
My father was big into the Chargers.
Yeah, I grew up, my father was Giants, Yankees, Rangers. So I watched all that stuff as a kid. You could have been you could have been one of those guys too. But my son was a craze. He went through a phase. He was nuts for WWE. Yep. I have one patient. I've been taking care of him since he's a local kid too, from right here around here, South Plainfield. Since he's sophomore in high school, and he was a great high school wrestler and an All-American college wrestler. Ray Jazikoff. Yeah, I took care of him and his whole family, really. And now he's professional, but he's trying to get in the WWE. He hasn't gotten any. He got a couple potential interviews, but it never panned out. But he's a good kid, and that kid's he's not too humongous, but he's a mutant athlete. He's a good kid. Anyway, props to Ray Jazz if you watch my video. Talking about wrestlers, dropping names.
I could tell you stories about Ray Jazz in high school.
I'm sure, but we don't want to do that on the video, Miss Diana.
He became a police officer.
No. Oh, you're talking about his father. I'm talking about the son.
Oh, the little guy.
Yeah, his son, who was.
Oh, his father. Stories.
Well, I used to treat Ray Sr. too. I used to treat him before he moved away. All right, we're sanding down the high spots. Good. All right, just a nice little warm up. I just think when you loosen up the muscles, it makes the big releases easier. Makes sense. So when you're ready, come on up, take your time. No rush, and we're going in the back room where the ring dinger table is. At the head of the table. Good. Keep your hand. No, I got to feel your hips to see, but keep your hands up on your chest. Now I got to feel the top of your hip bones because that's what tells me how to line you up. A little bit too high. Slide down about an inch. Little bit. Right there. Good. Right there. Now, I'm raising up the table first to the level that I like. And then the table also is going to raise up your knees, which flattens out your lumbar spine and makes it a lot easier to release. But sometimes this table's glitchy with big dudes. I don't want to jinx it, but if it doesn't go up, we'll see. See what happens? Your legs are too damn heavy. Perfect. Okay, now I got to pin you in, and it's got to be really pretty tight because the whole key to getting a full release from the bottom of the skull to the top of the tailbone is you're locked down in the pelvis. So when I pull, your body doesn't budge. And if you know anything about transfer of force or physics, the force has to go somewhere. So it goes ding.
Force has to be with you.
May the Schwartz be with you. Can you handle that? It's got to be snug. Good. Now you don't get out till you pay. I make jokes. Give me your hands back to me. Sure. This is not the treatment. I'm just making sure you're snugged. Good. I just don't want any play when I make that pull because I want to make it. I want to get that all the way down to your tailbone. The towel just gives me better grip because my hands are I'm a small guy, but even a guy like you, your hands would be probably a little too small to get a good enough grip just using your hands around the skull. Sure. So this gives me better grip to give a good pull. Lift up your neck. All right, good. Come down. Good. All right. Most important for you, just keep your teeth gently touching together. Don't bite hard. Just keep it closed so when I pull, you don't bang teeth or bite your tongue off. Okay? Other than that, do your best to stay loose and relaxed. Everything in your body, let it go. Kind of notice your body. If you're clenching, release it. Be nice and heavy and floppy on the table. And I'll do the rest. Okay. Just getting a grip first. Nothing happening yet. Keep those teeth together. Nice and relaxed. And boom.
Oh, God.
Whoop, baby. Now, I had a wail on you because you're a big dude. Did that go all the way down?
All the way
Nice. Nice. See what I mean? When you feel it, you know. And I know it happens fast, but it has to. Well, speed overcomes resistance. That's another principle of physics. Yeah, and I gotta wait for that window of. I gotta create it or wait for that window of opportunity where you're not clenching down. Because if you clench right when I pull, I'm not saying it's going to really drastically hurt somebody, but it's not going to be as an effective release. Right. All right. Take a second or two. Do you want to describe, or you want to just relax?
You know, I once heard it described as like a flexi straw being pulled.
Yes, yes,
yes. Totally accurate.
That's what they're called, because I've said that too on videos, but I forgot what the name of the damn straw was. I call it the bendy straw. Yeah. When you put it in, you go. That's what it felt like.
Exactly it. Yeah, my lower back, my middle upper back.
Good. Yeah. Now I didn't check with you when you first laid down, but I'm just wondering, when you first laid down, did you feel like any tension spots? Like sometimes when you're really jammed up and you lay flat, you feel things pulling.
A little on my left side. My left hip, but not
and then
incredibly.
Okay, but my next question is it less now than was before? Okay. Good, because that's another indicator that was a proper release. All right, now I want to do a little more rotational release in your neck. Sure. Now we're going to get you up on your feet, and then once you get up on your feet, you're going to see how you feel. Stay relaxed, drop. Oh my Lord, that was that left side. Boom, nice. All right, when you're ready, come on up, take your time, and yep, sideways first is always the best way to do it. Make sure you're not woozy. And when you get up on your feet, you don't have to rush. But when you get up on your feet, stop for a second and kind of evaluate how your body feels and describe for me in the camera.
Yeah, instantly less pressure on my lower back, less than I've felt in quite a while.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm already feeling like I'm standing straighter.
Yes. A lot of people report that.
You can tell me if it that way,
visually, your shoulders are more back. More back. If that's, I don't want her correcting me. She's a teacher, and your forehead head posture is better too. But we'll measure it at the end because I want to do a little bit more.
It definitely feels different on my feet.
Amen. It's better. Good. Good. Awesome. Good pull. And he's not a virgin anymore, folks. He had his first ring dinger. So what I want you to do, come on back in. Go back on your belly. Get nice and relaxed. And we're going to redo some of those tests that I did previously and see what's changed there. Because I don't just go by how you feel. I got my own measurements that guide me to tell me whether or not your body is releasing. So the first thing is your hips are level now. Remember I told you your right heel was about 3/4 inch pulled up higher? Right. So now that came down. But that, unless it's your pants, hold on. Sometimes your pants are crooked. But remember I said you also had a torque in your hips? Right. It's better, but it's still there. You still have a slight torquing in your hips to the left, but level. All right. Remember when I bent up the knees, you said it was pulling here? Yeah. A little bit more skewed to the right. Is that what you said? Right. Okay. I'm going to redo that test. I want to know, does it feel the same or reduced? Or sometimes it's completely gone. You let me know. Ben?
Much less.
Much less pulling. Good.
The tiniest bit, but nowhere near better.
Amen. All right, so that tells me that ring dinger was very effective, at least for your lower back and your pelvis. Even here, the general tone is not as rigid. Like it's a lot softer here when I'm just generally palpating. Remember you said it was sore here? Yeah. Is it as sore? Yeah. Dude, so we got some compression out of your lower neck, upper shoulders, way softer here. The tone is way more healthy. A little bit still in the neck. We're going to work on it though. Now we're going to do a drop technique all the way up your spine. And then we're going to hit all the peripheral joints too. So slide down about 2 inches. Keep going. Right there. Good. Now I'm going to drop the belly part down. Basically, it just gives me more space to get a deeper release here. And I'm going to change the button, and I'm going to change the tension. I've got to put this table in big guy mode. And then when I hit the button, this going to pop up. Did you ever have a chiropractor do the drop technique on you?
No.
Okay, so basically it goes like that. And then when I'm going to be doing some pushing down on you, and it's going to go slam. Stay relaxed. I'll do the rest. Loose as a goose. Good. Good. Nice. Very good, very good. Nice. I want to come back this side a little bit more. See if I... Actually, that torque is almost gone. But I want to do a little bit more here. I'm using a full body drop. I'm dropping all my weight down on you, like kick-starting a Harley. I could only do that with big guys like you. Now, I hope the camera can pick it up, but that torque is completely gone in your pelvis, and your hips are level too because your heels are level too. Let's bend again. Still feeling good up there?
Oh, yeah. Way, like 98% difference.
See, I told you we get great results when Diane is filming. It's all because of her. Now, let's see how well your sacroiliac, your pelvis is moving. Remember we did this one? We didn't have it on camera, but basically it only went up an inch or two the first time. So lift this as high as you can. Very good. And down. Easier to lift? You said it was real heavy last time. All right, do the right side. Okay, and good. Still looks like a little bit less than this side, but way better than when we started, yay? All right, what I want to do, because sometimes I get to be a perfectionist. I want to do a little bit more releasing here with the massage gun. Sometimes you release the soft tissue a little bit more, and you get even better mobility. If it's too strong, let me know. This is a jackhammer. This is definitely a body jackhammer. Okay. Ouch or no?
Definitely a little tender in that area.
Yeah. I was trying to make you cry for the camera, but it wasn't successful. Just mess around. All right, lift again as high as you can. See if that goes up a little bit better. And down. It's a teeny bit, I think. But
it felt a little looser.
Yeah, it's not too bad. All right. Better than before, yes? That's what I'm looking for. Progress, not perfection. All right. Now, lift your belly up a little bit for me. I got to raise up this trapdoor. Good. And you can slide up about an inch or two towards your face, rather. Not feet. Good. Now we're going to release more through this area. A little bit lower, I lied. Come down a little bit. Right there. That's good. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Stay loose. Good. Nice. Good. Now we're going to work a little bit more on that transition between the neck and the upper back, which already is doing great. Good. Good. Hear the air compressor in the table? Sometimes it makes that noise with it sounds like the air brakes in a truck. Woo, that was big. That was big. Nice. How about now? Any soreness at all?
No.
This feels so mushy in a good, healthy way. It was locked up before when we did the exam. So I think we really cleared this out, and we really cleared this out for you today. All right, roll over on your back. I got a few more tricks up my sleeve. I'm putting a fan on, too, because I'm already sweaty from working on big dudes like you. Good. I'm schwitzing like a chaza. Come down about an inch or two. Right there. Good. Now, we're going to work on the front a little bit. We're going to release the collarbones from both ends, a little bit in the anterior shoulders and the anterior ribs. Because what happens is, remember when we measured your forward head posture? Because we look down too much and other things, the head comes forward, but also the shoulders round forward, right?
Right.
These moves are going to help bring your shoulders back over. So bring your arms out like a T. Good. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Good. I gotta tighten it up a little bit more for you. Good. Good. All right. Rest your hands wherever you're comfortable. Now, we're going to do a little knee tug to release the knee, maybe even more in the hip. If I could even lift these legs up, we'll see. Your job, keep the leg floppy and heavy. Good. Stay loose as a goose, baby. Good. Slide back up. What'd you feel?
Oh, right in that hip area.
Nice. Reset. Bring your body up a little bit for me because I ain't pushing you. Too big. All right. You okay getting your toes popped?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Some people don't like it, so I always ask, especially big guys like you. Pop. Good. Now we're going to do a tug at the ankle. Should release the ankle if it needs it, even more here, or maybe even more up top. Loose and heavy. Let it go. Good. Little ankle release. All right. Yeah. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Loose and floppy. Heavy and floppy. Let it go. Nice. Slide back up. See, that extra weight you got helps me get a better release. Sometimes with light people, I like slide them right off the table. I can't get enough friction to get the release. I'm thinking about creating some kind of like a Velcro shirt that makes them stick to the table better. Or a weighted vest or something. Drop it. Let it go. Loose. Good. All right. Now, since Diana hasn't been here, I'm doing the shoulder adjustments different. I'm using this table. So you slide down a teeny bit towards your feet. Teeny bit, right there. Good. Do-do-do. Bend this up like this, just this one. Stay relaxed. Good. The table does all the work. Coming around the other side. Good. Bend. Let it go. Relax. Woof. Nice. Okay. Guess what? We're done on this table. We're almost done with the whole session, but we got a few things left. So when you're ready, come on up off this table. Notice how it feels getting up compared to how it did before we did any work on you. See if you feel any easier, lighter,
much
more flexible.
Easier to get up. That was a hard part before with my lower back being as tight as it was.
That's why I asked, because that's very common with people. And that's one of my signs that I look for to see if we're doing good stuff. So that's good.
Just sitting here, I feel straighter.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
100%. That's exactly what this is supposed to be doing. So that's music to my ears. You're doing great. What I want to finish off with is we're going to adjust the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. So have a seat here, because that table's too high for me. I'm too short for it, whatever you want to say. Okay, turn a little bit this way. Stay right there. Mm-hmm. Now, your job, just give me a loose, floppy elbow. I'm not going to go crazy with the elbow. Everybody wants to guard the elbow. Right. Just a little thrust. Make sure everything's good. Good. Now the wrist. Turn around a little bit more. Relax. From the old days of you wrenching. There it goes. Sometimes if it doesn't go going down, it goes coming up. Pull back towards you. Yeah, got it. Good. Now rotate around, give me this elbow. Drop it in my hands. You stay loose, loose, heavy. Good. Floppy wrist. Nope. Up. This one went down, this one went up. Relax. Swing that elbow. Loose. Pull. Good. Boom. Done.
Nice.
All right. Why don't we look at the camera? And I don't know. You got anything to say? How does that feel to you?
From coming in here to now,
I'm walking.
Night and day difference. My back feels incredibly less tight. Like it was just so rock hard tight before. Now,
Amen.
Way looser.
Good. Good.
Yeah, that ring there. If you're thinking about it, do it because worth the release.
Yeah.
Yeah. Night and day.
I'm thrilled you did really well. You told me sitting here when we did our interview that your lower, hold on, let me make sure I'm on the right spot here. Your lower back was like a 6, 7 out of 10 pain. What number would you rate it?
Oh,
right now?
Probably 3, if that.
Nice. All right. How long has it been since it was down at a 3? Has it been flared up for a while?
Months. Yeah.
Months? Good. So you're definitely on the mend. And things could even get better over the next 2 or 3 days because you don't heal at the visit. You get released.
Start to relax and all that.
Yeah, you get released. And the jamming, the stuckness, the compression is what stops you, folks out there too. It stops the body from being able to heal. It's like you're stalled out behind that speed bump, right? That's why you don't heal yourself. That's why it doesn't resolve on its own. When you get released, now it has more capacity to heal more and repair. So over the next, nobody knows for sure how long it heals, but on an estimate 2 to 4 days, your body's going to be doing some healing and repairing, and it could even be getting better and better and better. Sometimes it's a little up and down. Sometimes it gets a little turbulent at first, and then it slowly gets better. And sometimes it's just a slow, better, 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 better. So before you make a final assessment on how this affected you, I would wait 2 or 3 days, okay? The other thing is we want to do everything possible to not interfere with the healing process so it gets maximum repair, right? So if you could at all possible, take it easy over the next couple of days as far as keeping lifting and bending and any other stressful activities that usually stress that out to as much of a minimum as you can do would be helpful, okay? If you get sore, some people get sore as heck from the visit and some don't, but if you get sore for tomorrow or whatever, ice will be very helpful. Applied ice right on where the sore spots are. And I would also stay away from applied heat for a couple of days, just in case there's some swelling involved, because heat's not good for swelling. Heat makes things expand, so it makes swelling worse, okay? Research shows, aside from taking it easy, a little walk could actually be beneficial to the healing process, because what happens is the brain will see the new alignment while your body's in motion, and it kind of embraces it, and it helps hold up and, do better healing. So if you wanted to kind of be gung-ho for healing, you could do like a 10, 15-minute walk. Dr. Johnson has his patients, before they even leave the office, either walk around the parking lot, or he's in a high-rise, so he has them walk around the hallways for like 10 minutes before they go home. If not, it's not the end of the world. You're still going to get pretty maximum results, but maybe a little bit better if you do a little walk. Okay. Any questions?
No. Very thorough.
Awesome. I appreciate you coming through and trusting me. Pound? Jake? I don't know. I'm holding my hand out. You're like, who? He's all goofy. He's all goofy. Nah, I wanted a little love there, baby. I won't say. If you need me again, you'll know. I trust my patients that they'll know if they need more of this, right? And if I'm your guy and you need more and you want to come back, I'm 100% willing and ready to help you to the best of my ability.
Sounds good to me. I appreciate it.
All right, cool. And thanks for doing the video too, because it does help a lot of people out there get the word out about this kind of work and how it helps people, right? And it's we talked off camera, it's very visual for the people that have the compressive issues that this thing fixes. So, all right, let's say goodbye to the folks out there. Guru Chiropractor, Big Dan, doing a hell of a lot better. Peace and love to everybody out there. from my heart, if you're watching this video and you're like, I think I need some of that, it looks like I would benefit from it, I'm suffering, nothing else has been helping me, and you're willing to come to Central New Jersey, I'm in Edison, New Jersey, come on through and I'll do my very best to help you. The best way to reach out and find me and book appointments and get questions answered is go to my website, guruchiropractor.com. There's a book now button. Click on that. It asks you to put your name in, your email, and your cell phone number, right? Is that what you did? Exactly. And then my assistant will reach back out to you via text, and you guys work out any questions. He gives you all the information you would ever need to know to make a decision to come in. And if you come in and you book, I promise you from my heart, I will do my very best to help you like I did with this guy here. Peace and love, out.